Today I fucked up by living in a dark bedroom for 6 years. The overhead fan in our bedroom uses one of those compact halogen light bulbs. 6 years ago the bulb burned out and got really dim, just barely aglow. I bought a replacement bulb, but when I put that one in it was also barely lighting up, so I realized the unit was bad. The fan still worked great. It literally is the best fan I've ever had because it moves a ton of air and is super quiet. The fan had also been a gift when we moved into our house. The unit cost over $400, so I didn't really want to replace it, even though our bedroom doesn't get much natural light, so it is pretty dark. So since then, over the years, my wife and I have had to make do with no overhead light. We open the windows during the day and at night use a combination of bedside lamps and the bathroom light. It's never really as good of lighting as an overhead lamp, so I keep some flashlights up there for when we are cleaning or looking for something, etc. After 6 years of living in the dark this winter, I just decided I would replace the damn thing, but before I did I decided to try one last time with another bulb because, however unlikely it's possible both bulbs I had tried were bad, so I'm up there installing the new bulb, grab the remote, the fan has a remote, and as I'm turning the light on I realize, the goddamn thing is dimmable. For 6 fudging years we lived with the inconvenience of no overhead light, and the whole time it was just because the damn thing was set to dim. Fudge me, TLDR, for 6 years I lived with no bedroom light because the overhead lamp was broken. But turns out it was fine and it was just set to a dim setting the whole time. OMGU/Moby323 thank you. We moved into a new house several months ago. The ceiling fan light in my office works but wasn't bright enough. I've just been ignoring it. Your post inspired me to see if it was dimmed. It was in fact dimmed, much better now. Edit. Many people have asked, so I will explain that the remote control has 2 buttons for the light. I assumed one would brighten and one would dim. But they both toggle. Odd, but I ignored it. Turns out if you hold the button it changes brightness. From the replies it seems that standard behavior is a single light button that cycles through brightness. This one, the button you choose, determines the direction it starts in when cycling brightness. Also thank you for the gilding, kind strangers. Did y'all know that gold comes with a week of premium? I didn't. That's pretty kick-ass. Also 100 coins, which is enough to give silver. Nice. I'm gonna be honest, I totally thought this would end in you finding a huge spider's web or rat's nest or a mass of cockroaches or something when you changed your light. I'm glad it wasn't. Your result was a lot more wholesome. Glad I didn't wait 6 years to figure that one out when we bought a house. It only took my 5-year-old 2 months to tell us what the problem was. I sat at my dining room table under a very dim fan light that I could have sworn used to be brighter a year ago, reading your post. I got up and hunted down the fan remote stuck forgotten in a drawer and replaced the batteries. There was not obvious lighter for a dimmer, but I just held the light button down and what do you know, the light got a lot brighter. It is fair to say that your post has brightened my life. Thanks. Long-term troll, your wife knew about it and was waiting for you to finally try to fix it? Something else might have been set to dim too. True story, I installed a food disposal years ago and forgot to knock out a plastic piece to hook to the water line. The first time the dishwasher ran after that it didn't drain. I thought the dishwasher went bad too and didn't replace it for a year and washed dishes by hand. When I bought a new dishwasher and went to hook it up to the water line, I discovered my mistake. I never told my wife what the real problem was. LOL. Your night vision ability improved, so this isn't a fudge up. The part I love most is that it's been 6 years. Like a month would get a slight chuckle, a year would see me expel air from my nose, but 6 years? I was 14 6 years ago. I was in grade 9 and didn't even have a job. That is how long you have just accepted this misfortune of having no overhead bedroom light only to find out it's dimmable. What was your reaction? I'd expect at this point it wouldn't even be one of anger. Just a defeated quiet. You've got to be kidding me. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and subscribe. It's free. Check out some other videos I've made.